Hello, everybody. My name is Teacher Rebecca F., and I'm an online teacher. I have been with VIP Kid for 5 years now. Exactly. Like this month in August 2016 is when I started. It has been 5 years. And we are having to all shift and change due to the new Chinese regulations, allowing foreign teachers to teach, what days children can take classes, whether the companies can be public or private or nonprofit. There's a lot of changes that are happening really, really fast. Okay. In my last video, I talked about how VIPKID stopped. They just stopped classes altogether. Okay. We just got a letter from VIPKID that I would like to read to you, to everybody. And it kind of shows what VIPKID is planning to do in the future. And then I'll talk about what I'm planning to do in the future. It's still kind of up in the air, my plans, but I'll give you an idea of what's going on in my head right now. Okay. So July 20th, 2021, China government law set out some regulations on how these tutoring companies are going to function. There are some big heavy hitter tutoring companies like VIPKID, GoGoKid, Magic Ears, those type of things. And there's some little companies that may still be hiring or may not. But if the companies based in China, they will have to adhere to the Chinese regulations. So this is how VIPKID has chosen to adhere to the Chinese regulations. I'm going to pop it up here and I'm going to read it out loud to you. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit for you because it is kind of small. So let's do our best to go through it, okay? I'll read it out loud because it is kind of small. So August 7th, 2021, 10 a.m. Beijing time. So for me, this came in last night before I was going to bed, which made it kind of hard to go to sleep, but I did my best. It says, Dear teachers, we are writing to provide the teacher community with an important update regarding China's new education regulations. These regulations have taken time to fully understand, and VIPKID has been working all hours to explore different business avenues that could minimize the impact of the regulations on the lives of teachers, students, parents, and our staff in China and the US. This and me talking, this rule really affects a lot of people. The last count we had 100,000 teachers worldwide. And then we had all the parents and the students. Then we had all the staff that are in China themselves. This is a big company. This is going to affect a lot of people worldwide. Okay, let's keep going. First and foremost, let us be clear that we are confident that VIPKID's business will remain operational. Yay! The business, however, will look different than it has to date. Oh boy. We want to take this opportunity to share our plan for moving forward as we navigate this new era of online education. So here's the short-term impact, like happening right now, okay? On August 6, 2021, VIPKID was informed of the required changes to our business. Specifically, 1. Students in China who have already purchased class packages will be able to finish their courses with foreign VIPKID teachers on the platform. This is good news because many parents have purchased classes several months in advance. VIPKID teachers can still count on work for several months with students in China who have already purchased packages. So I was talking with my friends, and some of them have students who have about 100 classes left. Okay, I teach mostly trials, so I don't have a lot of regulars that are taking classes from me. So I'm not sure how that's going to affect me personally. So we'll see what happens with that one. But if they bought a huge chunk of classes, they can finish those out. No need for a refund. We've got a couple more months ahead of us in that regard. Number 2, starting August 7, 2021, students in China will be unable to purchase new class packages with foreign VIPKID teachers outside of China. To clarify, this means that students in China will only be able to take the remaining classes they've already purchased. VIPKID will be unable to sell products offering lessons with foreign teachers. Oh, sorry, go back. VIPKID will be unable to sell products offering lessons with foreign teachers outside of China to students in China. Okay, so I'm a foreign teacher. I do not live in China. I live outside of China. So they will not be able to sell classes and take me if they live in China. Okay, that sentence was very confusing to my brain this morning. But pretty much if the student lives in China, they cannot buy packages with a foreign non-China teacher. Okay, number 3, this is the positive one. Students outside of China, so if they live anywhere else, they can continue purchasing and or renewing their classes with foreign teachers. In addition, international course offerings can continue as normal. VIPKID will be investing in the expansion of these offerings so that teachers can continue and grow their opportunities on the platform. Students in other countries will continue to be able to take classes with foreign teachers. Now, this is a positive thing. VIPKID has been working on this for a couple of years now, expanding to other countries. So it's not all based in China. This allows us teachers to have different time zones to work in. They even have some programs in the US. Mighty Mighty reading thing and Book Nook and things that are daytime hours for us, which I'm not certified in, but those will continue. Okay, let's keep going. We are incredibly disappointed to have to share this news. I know, me too. As until today, we had been hopeful that there would be minimal impact to teachers. Yeah, well, I saw the writing on the wall. All the other companies were starting to do this, so I had a feeling that VIPKid would have to do some of it. This is me just talking right here. I knew there'd be some loopholes, but I didn't think it would just continue business as normal. Like, that's a lot of loopholes. I knew there'd be some changes. Okay, keep going. We recognize that many of you may feel upset, confused, and frustrated about these changes and wondering what does the future look like for VIPKid and teachers on the VIPKid platform. Yeah, I do. We understand that this change will not only impact the special connections you formed with your students, but also the livelihoods of you and your loved ones at home. Yeah. So this is one of my main income streams, and I'm not sure what we'll do about that, but I'll talk about the second half. Good. Okay, let's go back to comments for a second, and then I'll go back to the writing. Okay. So I see some people coming and watching live. Thank you, guys. Stephanie, I think trials will be the same, but Chinese teachers will teach the trials you convert. That is a good thought. So I might be able to teach trials that another teacher will teach, which I do anyway, but the teacher that they get will not be a foreign teacher. So here I am with my bright white skin and blonde hair. Okay, I look very American, and they're going to get a Chinese teacher. Is that what the parents expect? I'm not sure. They might be fine with that. I do not look Chinese at all. I do not speak Chinese at all. And so they're going to be getting a Chinese teacher. That could be. I could also be teaching trials to book with students outside of China who can still book with a foreign teacher. That's a possibility too. But my thought, there's not going to be enough trials to go around with all the trial teachers. The people who teach mostly trials or have a lot of trials short notice, I don't know if there's going to be enough students to go around as of right now. That's kind of scary. Um, yes, we will see. I don't know. We will see. We will see. Marianne, I taught a student in Switzerland this morning. Yes, they're out there. My friend Jerry has students in Finland. I've taught some people in Canada. They're out there. But there's like, it's a small minority. It's like China and then foreign. Like, I don't know the ratio, but I feel like a huge majority of our students are still living in China. But we will see. And yes, the parents have received notice already about this. And in the parent letter, it actually says starting August 9th, they can't renew or buy new ones. So there's a little bit of fudge with the dates. Today is August 7th, so they have to go fast if they want to buy a new package or renew a new package or anything, because it might be today, it might be 2 more days, but it's like fast. Either way, by the time you watch the replay, it's probably going to be done. Okay, let's go back to the reading. Thanks, guys, for watching. Where are we? Okay, we're down here in the bolded part. Ta-da! Down here. Okay. As we previously shared, VIPKid's top priority is for all teachers to continue teaching on our platform so that together we can continue in our mission to inspire and empower every child for the future. While this new future will look different than the one-to-one English lessons you've been teaching to students in China, we are committed to seeing our mission through and offering opportunities for teachers to succeed on the VIPKid platform. Whew. Thank you. I don't know how it's going to look like, but I'm glad that I can continue if it works out. In the short term, we feel confident that the booking rate will remain similar over the next few months as students schedule classes for which they've already paid. Beyond that, we want to be clear about our long-term plans for VIPKid. Okay, so now we're doing long-term plans. Right now, this is like today, short-term. Now it's heading to what's going to be looking like in the future. What are their goals? Long-term vision. You may have noticed that VIPKid had been piloting several programs globally over the past year. These international product lines, such as Book Nook, which are reading courses for US students, and adult courses, are not impacted by the regulations. Yay! VIPKid will also continues to invest in markets outside of China. We expect these teaching opportunities to grow in the coming months. With these programs and expansions into new markets, subjects, and areas, for example, English speaking for adults, math, science, art, it is our intention to minimize the impact to teachers. Pretty much get all the certifications you can get, okay? And if VIPKid offers you a program, grab it, unless it conflicts with some other job that you're doing. That's me speaking. Okay, with the above in mind, we want to ease your concerns and make the following points clear. Bookings. Teachers will continue to be booked for classes that were already purchased. Booked trials on your schedule will also continue to take place. 2. Payments. As always, teachers will continue to be paid as scheduled. I thought so. VIPKid is good about that one. Contracts. Contracts will continue to be renewed. In addition, we will continue to hire new teachers, and our referral program will continue as we anticipate growth in new areas of the business. Well, that's good. Some companies are on a hiring freeze because they don't have the supply and the demand ratio figured out. But VIPKid will continue to hire teachers. Just warn your referrals, whatever, that it's going to be different than they were expecting. I mean, if they were looking at VIPKid 3 months ago, just know that when they look at it now, it's going to be different. We don't know what it's going to look like yet, but just warn them that bookings might be different. The teaching platform might be a little bit different or changed. So just kind of walk there with them on that. Okay, 4, relationships with your students. We also recognize that teachers may not know how many classes they have left with their students in China. Your connections with students mean the world to VIPKid, and we will create a solution and plan for teachers to be able to properly say goodbye to their parents and students in China when the time comes. Please stay tuned for more updates here. Some of these students we've had for 3 years, 4 years. I've been here for 5 years. Now, I don't have a lot of students that I've seen at the very beginning, but occasionally I'll get somebody who was here 5 years ago in like level 2, and now they're in level 5 or 6. And it's great to see them make that progression. But I've over the years, I've lost a few and gained a few. Just like when you're in brick and mortar teaching, you say goodbye to your students every summer and they get a new group of students every fall. People kind of come and go. I do feel like I have more of a long-term relationship with some of these students because they come and go over the span of a couple years. Um, but it just might be well. Okay, back over here. I was just checking to see if there's any comments. No new comments yet. We're almost done. It is our promise to continue to update the teacher community on VIPKid's plan and next steps. This landing page right here, where we are, will continue to include all communication updates with a timestamp for tracking and transparency. We say it time and again, but the teacher community is truly an essential part of the global classroom we are collectively building. VIPKid's success is directly due to your daily contributions, and we are so grateful for your talents, expertise, and dedication. Together, we know that we can unite to overcome the challenges along the way. Thank you to the entire teacher community. So down here it has the August 5th update. So you can see all the past updates where they're talking about, and then July 27th. So these are the ones they've already talked about. But if you scroll to the top, it's always going to be the newest up-to-date response, up-to-date thing. So always go to the top to see what is the newest and most current correspondence from VIPKid. Okay, so now I'm going to stop the share and I'm going to talk to you about my plans. Pretty much, I don't know. I'm going to continue working with VIPKid as much as I can. I've been a short notice teacher for a couple years now, and I really like the freedom of doing that. And now that I'm balancing with different companies, it's hard to like say, this is coming to this day, this company's on this day, and I like the extra bonus. But I might have to say, okay, these are my days here. These are my days for VIPKid, open for the frenzy. Because I'd rather get booked, regular pay, than not booked at all. So I don't know if I can rely on short notice anymore. I might do a lot more major courses and less trials. I don't know. I would I would like to give it up completely eventually because it's still early morning hours. But financially, I don't know if we can yet at this point. I'm also with Bling. No, GoGo Kid's gone. Okay, where am I? I'm with Bling ABC, and there has been zero news with them yet on this thing, but they are based in China. They do teach Chinese students in group classes. So time will tell. I don't want to spread any rumors about Bling ABC. All I know is we don't know yet. Okay. But when we do know, I'll let you know. Okay. But I am with OutSchool. OutSchool is based kind of in America and teaches more American students and worldwide, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a teacher marketplace. So I do teach math and science on OutSchool, and I will continue to build that business. So my goal last year was to make enough on OutSchool that I could stop my Chinese companies. I did not make that. It was more like a 50-50. So maybe I can go more without school and then I can drop my Chinese companies. It's hard with kids though, because I have a baby still and now she's only doing one nap a day. So I have very limited time that I can teach in out school. I can't give like all day to them. I can only teach maybe 2 or 3 hours a day. And so I have to make sure that those are very full classes to make it worth my time. So I'm only teaching for them part-time. Maybe 10 to 15 hours a week without school and another maybe 20 hours a week with all my Chinese companies combined. So we will see what happens with me. I might be looking around. I might look to see if I can do some other online tutoring. I'd like to work in the home if possible because my youngest is just about turning 2 and she's too young to go off to preschool. My oldest one is going to go to full day kindergarten, so I'll be home alone with my baby most of the time. So I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do in the fall, but I know whatever I need to do, I need to do it now before it gets super saturated with all these teachers looking there. Um, um, if you want to know more about different companies, there is a Facebook group called ESL Diversified, hosted by teacher Lexi, or moderated admin by her, and they have people in all different companies talking about all different companies that they're in. So you can kind of get your feelers for this might be a good fit for me. This is not a good fit for me. She also has a Facebook channel, which I will put in the description box below after I'm done here. Um, She's got some great YouTube videos out lately about different places you can go. She's doing some of the Google searches for you and just saying, here's some companies. Go look through here. Lots of tutoring companies, lots of not tutoring companies. So yeah, let me know in the comments below, what are your plans for the fall? Are you going to continue the VIPKID as long as you can? Are you going to stop now? What are your plans? I mean, I've been here for 5 years and 10,000 classes, and I was going to be here until they kicked me out, which might be this year. I mean, I don't know. Um, I thought it would maybe last forever, maybe not last forever. I don't know what I was thinking, but it has been a wonderful 5 years and hopefully it'll make it to 5.5. But things are changing and shifting and we all have to change and shift with the times. So I'm going to go now. I'll let you know if there's any more updates in the future. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to see any other of my videos on VIPKID or OutSchool or the parent side of OutSchool or any of my ramblings, please like and subscribe and comment, and I hope to see you in the next one. Oh, quick, Lisa, you said I've been gradually transitioning to some other opportunities. Yes, it's good to transition now and then kind of like fill it out in the fall. Fantastic. Okay, guys, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.